Okay, let's see what this thing does. Yeah, it's 51. Whoop, get it up here in the thing. Right at 51, or close to it. It's 50 and about 7/10, I would guess. Yeah, 7/10. So basically 3/4. And so I got 8/10 of a thousandth press. So that's about where I want to be. I'm gonna see how hard it moves on there, and if it moves fairly easy, I'm gonna put the Loctite to it. If it goes hard, then I'll just leave it be. Okay, I put the high tat to this. I know some people use silicone, but I really don't like using silicone. Silicone tends to squish out, and a lot of times it will migrate, and you'll find it in your oil pickup and stuff. If I do use it, I use it very carefully. Don't put any more than you need. Beautiful. So now what we're going to do is just hang this from the top. And this short one, this little 1/2 inch guy, you got to make sure you put it in right there. That's why I'm putting it in first. And you can actually start all your bolts, but you can't tighten any of them until you get the pulley on. And let's see, I need 5/8 all the way around this. Yeah. Thought there for a minute I grabbed the 1/2 inch one. There is a 1/2 inch, another 1/2 inch one over there, but put a little bit of this assembly lube on. See if we can just tap this a little bit to get it started. There we go. I don't know if I got a long enough bolt to get in there or not. Have to go see. I know one thing, I'm damn glad that I bought a couple thousandths out of that. I'd have never got that on. Wow. Hopefully that's on all the way. Yeah, come on. Put a couple more washers on there. Maybe just one last. I'll go make sure it's in all the way. No, I guess I ran out of thread. I thought I might have. Hopefully that snout's long enough. Yeah, I'd say that's it right there. Boy, there ain't much clearance there, but there is clearance. Yeah. Got to stick the vacuum in there now. I got 2 or 3 little pieces of wood in there. But now that that's on, now we can start tightening things up. But I'm going to put the governor on first. I'll be back after I get the gasket on it. Okay, so I've got some high tack in here. I've got the cork gaskets underneath. And we're going to tap this down. These fit quite tight. I'm not going to put in these felts. I'm going to put that silicone in it. Yeah. It's flush on the back. So right now what I'm going to do before I bolt on the back is I'm going to go ahead and put the oil pan on, and that'll help crush this down. Hopefully it'll go down a little bit. That's what they give you for gaskets, but I'll tell you, they almost look too thick, but we'll see. We'll get the oil pan on there. This one right here actually has a 3/8 helicoil in it. And I was the one who put it in, but it was stripped out like, I don't think that you could have put a 5/16 helicoil in it. But anyway, I may have to drill this pan just a little bit. We'll see here if a 3/8 will go in there in a minute. I don't think it will. Okay, got them all started. I'm going to suck them down tight. Yeah, this right here is, just shave that off, whatever pops out, because you'll squish some out. Hopefully you will anyway, if you had it back there where it belonged. I'm going to put the high tack around that, put this gasket on. Then I will snug this plate underneath, shove it up against the crank. I'll drop the top one on. Put these gaskets here and the bolts on and snug those up and start snugging up all the other ones. You have to do them all at the same time, but mainly these here have to go together first. So I'm not going to film it because I'm almost out of battery, but I'll show it to you when I get it done. Yeah, I hope you can see that little tail that squished the silicone right out the end on both sides. That means it had plenty in there. And yeah, of course that goes right down, crushes the felt up. It's a real crude way of doing it, and of course it's a lot easier if it's not on the stand. I had a son of a gun of a time getting these lower bolts started, but we got them in. So that oil pan's closed up, and yeah, anyway, pain in the butt today. Everything went hard, but we got it done. So this old girl's closed up on the bottom. The only thing I got left to do is put a 5/8 Welch plug right in there when we take it off the stand before we do the flywheel, and otherwise they drool. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. I did have to open that up there to 3/8, but that's all right. She's rugged enough, she won't break now. This oil dipstick, when you put it in, you can see I'm actually picking up the float when I put it in. So I don't know how that's going to work when it's full of oil, if that is going to be rubbing on that float or not. I don't know. One of them things, you know, sounds like a good idea. I might swap and go back to my old style. I'll have to do some research on that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and keep safe, everybody. Big storm out. We got about 6 inches. It's supposed to snow tomorrow at noontime. It's only 6 o'clock in the evening right now. And yeah, this thing's finally making some progress. And yeah, like I said, keep safe. We'll see you on the next one. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe, everybody.